Hey, King. Let me tell you how this thing's gonna roll. What I'm gonna do is I'm going from that way to this way. What I'm gonna do is talk about each one of y'all, maybe read a quote from a coach or something like that, or say one myself, and then I'm gonna have you sign. Okay? Now, here's the question. Now, that's probably best after you sign. We all want to come up here and stand up here, and one of you go and say thank you to your parents and your family and all that kind of stuff, or do you want to do it right after you sign and to make sure you thank there's no fake, just PA, the school, and children. Okay? Do those three things, and whatever else you want to do, it's fine. Except don't be sharing with your girlfriends, Twitter. Let's not do
I was just about to be the last thing I said.
We're not doing Twitter.
Follow us on
I'll tell them to follow y'all on Twitter.
I'm about to say, Coach, they're about to live stream this. Like, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, is everybody in? Okay, y'all have a seat. Get your parents.
Thank you. Hey, Mom.
You want interviews after?
Hey, Mom. Yeah.
All right. You'll need me?
Good work on the thing.
Anytime.
Yeah, let's go sit. Do you want him up there? Because I got extra chairs. Do you want him? Huh? Huh?
Okay.
I can't help it. You ready? If I could have your attention, we'll go ahead and start with the ceremony. If you'll please have a seat. First of all, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to welcome you that are outside Pulaski Academy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody being here. I want to say before we start that this is a tremendous honor for these guys, but it's a reflection on their team, it's a reflection on the school, and it's a reflection on everybody, their families that have helped them get to this point, because nowadays in the world of college athletics, they look for not only good athletes, but they look for good kids that they know that they can count on, people that can make the grades, and I can proudly say we've never had anybody at Pulaski Academy not be eligible. And so that's a reflection on the institution that colleges continue to come back here and look for student athletes in all our sports. So thank you to our teachers and our faculty for preparing the students the way they do. Also, like I said, I want to thank our teammates of these guys that are here. It's definitely a reflection on you guys and what you know. You're only as good as the people around you, and they have some great people around them. So we appreciate you guys. I want to say that this football team this year, I've said it many times, and I get to say it one more time, was the best group of human beings I've ever coached. Just overall, just great kids. Yeah, and in today's world, that's saying a lot. I want to also thank their parents for being here and the support that they gave them and made it easier for them to succeed in athletics and academics. And also especially want to thank our coaching staff for all the time and effort and support and helping put together highlights and videos and just coaching these guys and being mentors to these guys as well. So I'd like to thank them as well. Those of you that know me know that they put me on a time limit. So we're going to try to get started. What I'm going to do is to show no favoritism. We're just going to go from left to right, like clockwise, kind of as you look at it. I'm going to say a little bit about each person. I'm going to let them sign individually at the end of it, just so you know how things are going to go. All the boys get to come up here, and they've got 30 seconds each with a microphone. So hopefully that goes as well as I think it will. First person on the end down there is Freddie Knighton. Freddie Knighton, I'm going to read some. Wow. Read a couple things about Freddie, tell you about him as an athlete, as a person really quick, and then he'll go ahead and do his signing. Freddie Knighton was a Gatorade Player of the Year. He was a Parade All-American. He was All-State, All-Conference. He won the Landers Award. You name it, and he won it basically. He threw for 4,600 yards and 66 touchdowns. He ran for almost 1,000 more and 15 touchdowns, accounting for 81 total touchdowns on the best team in the state of Arkansas. One of the things about all those stats and all those accolades, just like all the rest of these guys, they're still not as great as he is of a person. And I believe that. And I can say that about a lot of our kids. So to me, that means even more. And I'm going to say this about every kid. Everybody I hear comes up and tells them congratulations, but at this time, as Freddie signs, I say congratulations to Arkansas State. They're the ones that are getting the winner in this thing. So at this time, Freddie's going to sign. Next up, Kendall Bruce. Kendall Bruce. All conference, all state. Kendall caught 66 passes for 1,009 yards and 14 touchdowns. Kendall had offers from Ouachita Baptist, from Henderson, and from Harding University offering to pay for his full 4 years of school. He's going to pass it up for the chance to walk on and earn a scholarship at Arkansas State University. His position coach, Coach Dupree, says about Kendall, Kendall transformed himself from a good high school player to a great one, but he embodies the spirit of hard work and commitment to excellence. And I would say this, Kendall, in the years that I've coached, has probably been 100% on a higher percentage of plays than any player I've seen in 19 years of coaching. So at this time, I say congratulations to Arkansas State University. Next up, Jason King, offensive lineman. Jason King was all conference, all state. Coach Runyon had this to say about Jason, and this is as simply put as you could get. And Coach Runyon, if you know him, he's been coaching for a while, and he's coached a lot of guys. He's the single best offensive lineman I've ever coached. That says a lot. And I'll say this, I get the opportunity to see young men as they are here in the 8th grade, the 9th grade, and just watch them change from a maturity standpoint, from just growing into a boy and turning into a man. And Jason has transformed himself not into a fantastic football player, but into a great person, a great kid, a caring person, and a leader. And I couldn't be more proud today. And again, I say congratulations to Purdue University while Jason signs. Amari Wallace. Those linemen, we don't get to throw stats out for them. We just get to throw stats out for the skill guys, which in itself tells you you've got to have an unselfish guy to play line. But I'm going to throw some more stats out for Amari, so I want to bring that up. Amari Wallace, all conference. He was selected for the All-Star game. Amari caught one pass in his career at Pulaski Academy. It was 78 yards, and it was a touchdown. Which makes it look like I'm not a very smart person for not putting him out there more, but hey, I'm willing to accept that. We had some other good ones. He averaged 28 yards per kick return this year, including a 97-yarder for a touchdown against CAC. He had 70 tackles, interception, a fumble return. His defensive coordinator, Coach Todd Wood, had this to say about Amari. Amari excelled at learning the game of football, but he's always excelled at being an outstanding young man on and off the field. And again, that embodies what this football team is all about this year on top of the on-the-field accolades they got. But at this time, I would like to say congratulations to the University of Central Arkansas and Amari Wallace. Jeremy Brady. Jeremy Brady was moved him from out of state. Jeremy was all conference. I think the fact that he moved him from out of state and coaches didn't get to see him last year, I know that affected his other off-season accolades. But Jeremy was an all-state player for us, that's for sure. One of the better players we've had since I've been here. Coach Wood had this to say about Jeremy. Jeremy quickly became the outstanding athlete that everyone sees on the field in front of us. But to know him as the young man that he is means more to this team and more to the coaches than anything else that he's accomplished. That says a lot. Jeremy averaged 29 yards per kick return this year. He had an 89-yard return for a touchdown against Nashville. He intercepted 4 passes. He returned one of them 96 yards for a touchdown. He had 64 tackles, 10 for losses, and he recovered a fumble. And we were so fortunate to have Jeremy become a part of our program, and he's been everything that we could hope for him to be and a lot more. At this time, I'd like to say congratulations to the University of Tulsa. Matt Cobb. Matt Cobb is a 3-year starter for Pulaski Academy, which is tough to do when you play for us. We run a lot of plays. He's an offensive lineman, so I'm not going to throw out a bunch of stats, just like I didn't for Jason, but it tells you about his unselfishness, his commitment to excellence. Matt was all conference this year. Matt had scholarship offers from Henderson State University, played for his school, but he has chosen to pursue his football career at the University of Arkansas. Coach Runyon had this to say about Matt Cobb. Matt is a kid that is going to show up every single day. He's going to work hard at every single play. He's one of the most, if not the most reliable kid that I've ever coached. That says a lot about a young man. And I say at this time, and I've talked to the coaches at the University of Arkansas, they're excited for getting him. Congratulations to the University of Arkansas Razorbacks. Ben Fortson. Ben Fortson was all conference this year. In the coach's eyes, he was the perfect example of what you wanted a kid to be all the time. He had 46 receptions for 800 yards, 14 touchdowns. Ben averaged a touchdown every 3 receptions that he caught a pass, which makes you realize I probably should have called some more plays to him, maybe scored a lot more touchdowns. But Coach DePriest had this to say about Ben. He is one of the hardest workers and best human beings that I've ever coached. And I keep saying that about this group, and it's finally turned into something that I think everybody's starting to believe. But Ben Fortson had a lot of interest from some different places. Ben went on a visit to Samford University, and I talked to the coaches down there. They're excited to get him, and I say at this time, congratulations to Samford University. I got through that quick, and I have some extra time. So, no, what I want to say is I want to tell these guys, each and every one of you, that it has been an honor, it's been a privilege to coach you. It's been an honor and a privilege to watch you mature. It's been an honor and a privilege to watch you lead our younger guys. But when you're a football coach and you really value the things other than just winning football games and that kind of thing, and you want you guys to be role models and those kinds of things, you cannot imagine, you truly cannot imagine what you've meant to our program, what you've meant to what we as coaches want to accomplish, and really, truly, the legacy and the effect that you've had on the school. And I believe that with all my heart, and I don't stand up here and say that kind of stuff. You guys know me, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. But I mean that. You've left something here. And that's better than anything you'll ever do. This is the second most important decision you'll ever make, I promise you that. But I will say that one of the third is deciding to be the good person that you have been and leaving the example for some of the younger guys. You guys are rock stars here, as are all of our football players and all of our athletes that choose to conduct themselves that way. And you're what we want in the embodiment and spirit of Pulaski Academy. So I couldn't say that I was any more proud ever of a group of seniors as a group of football players. But for you guys being on here, enjoy your day. Thank you for doing it. You've earned it all, and we appreciate it very much. This time, I'd also like to give some instruction when we release here. I would like to thank the Bruin backers, especially Ashley Coate, for putting together cake and doing all the orders and things like that. There's cake up on the tables outside. And everybody's welcome. I think we've got enough for almost everybody that wants some, unless I get there before you. And please go up there and enjoy it. If you're members of the media, feel free. The guys will be available to talk to, get some quotes from, things like that. We appreciate the media coming always and covering Pulaski Academy. And I think that tells a lot about the kind of people we have here. But we do appreciate you very much. I want to thank our administration, our faculty for letting us have this. And I want to thank Greg Ledbetter for doing such a good job, not only embodying the spirit of the kind of people we want at Pulaski Academy, but always kind of helping them, supporting them throughout the rest of their careers here. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate it. Now, whoa. Now, you don't have to listen to me anymore. I want all the boys to come up here, and you got 30 seconds each.
I'd like to start off by thanking God, thank my parents, my friends and family, thank the coaching staff. If anyone knows where I started and where I am now, you know I didn't do it by myself. It took a special and a patient coaching staff, and from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Go Bears.
Hi. I would just like to thank, my parents, my brother, my entire family. I have a great family. They're always there for me. Everyone comes out and shows support for days like today, game day. I've got the best friends that I could ever ask for. And I also want to say thank you to the coaching staff. I obviously just could not have done it without them. Coach Kelly, Coach Runyon, they both just did so much for me to help me get where I am today. And last, I really want to thank the entire football team, because having the type of team that we have and having these kinds of great guys around me, it just I guess it just happened to rub off on me. So thank you guys, and I love you guys.
I'm not going to talk over 30 seconds right now, but I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother. I want to thank the coaching staff, Coach Kelly. Coach Kelly, I know I'm repeating what Jason said, but it's true. I want to thank them for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to do the things I did this year to excel and move on to the next level. And I want to thank God and my grandmother that's passed away. She always wanted me to go to college. Thank you for listening.
I'd like to start off saying thank God, first of all, and thanks to my family, always there to support me, and over there too. And I'd like to thank my coaching staff, Coach Kelly, Coach Priest, and everybody else. I wouldn't be half the player or person I am now without them. They pushed me to go beyond my expectations that I thought I was. And I'd like to thank the whole PA Nation for being here. All the support during the season, that was just great. Y'all the best student section and everything. And I'd like to thank my team. We always push each other, and I'm thankful for them pushing me and believing me. And go Red Wolves.
First of all, I'd like to thank God and then thank my family over here. I got a great family. And I'd like to thank the coaches, because they put in a lot of work with us and we wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And I thank all y'all for coming out and supporting us this year. So, thank you.
I want to thank my parents for coming today, and thank you for my grandparents, Mason, and then Madison somewhere. Just thanks to coaching staff for putting up with me for 3.5 years, and thank you for coming out and making this day special.
I would like to thank my parents for supporting me in everything that I do. I'd like to thank all of PA. You guys are my second family. It's been a lot to me. being able to come out and play week in and week out and having you guys support us. I'm extremely proud of all these guys. They deserve everything they've gotten, and just want to say thank you for everything you've given me, given us, and we really appreciate it, and we couldn't have gotten here without you. Thank you.
Again, I want to say thank you especially to the parents. Congratulations to you guys. You get them out of your house, but they also get some college stuff. But we'll all enjoy watching them play at the next level. And again, being great examples and leaders from Pulaski Academy. One more ovation. After this ovation, feel free to get some cake. The class of 2012, Pulaski Academy. Here they are. Something to be proud of. Thank y'all for coming.
Kind of blind.
I'm gonna be blind for the rest of my life.
Jason's swagging. Jason's like a little kid. He's like, I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Before y'all leave, I'm gonna let all the coaches get in here and take one picture.
Make one for Amari too.
Say what? Yeah, hit it with it.
I got claws and wolves and